Hey guys, it's Gary here. Hope everybody's had a really good week. Um, I wanted to do a video and show my books books from this week I just picked up today, this afternoon, and also show a book that I got in the mail that I'm very interested in and excited about. And I also want to touch on the Eisner Harvey Awards just a little bit and not take really long time to do this. But I wanted to share with you that I actually did this video last night, and I didn't have my comics yet, but I was talking about the Eisner Harvey Awards, which I'm not going to spend a lot of time on today, but primarily that's what the video was about, and I think it was about 12-13 minutes, and I was holding Angelique, and finished the video, and then I took Angelique to sleep here on the computer table with me, and then I took her to the bedroom and fed her and did some other stuff. Then I came back to the computer table a little while later and realized my video was still recording. So, um, I thought so. I had it was maybe 10 minutes or so of just life at Gare's house. And I was trying to figure out some way if I could I just thought, oh God, I can't believe I did that. But I was trying to think of some way if I could and I have no editing skills. I don't know how to do this stuff, but I kept thinking if I could just cut off that 10 minutes, the video would be fine. I couldn't, so I said, forget it, and so I'm redoing the video now. This is the regular issue of The Shadow. I'm not sure if this came out this week or last week. Put out by Dynamite. This is issue number 17. Hate to say it. I mean, the artwork's okay. I really kind of decided that I was going to drop this and keep meaning to drop it, and I guess keep forgetting, or I told my comic book guy I didn't quite get the message. This issue actually doesn't look so bad, so I might, take a second look at this. But The Shadow, put out by Dynamite, issue number 17. I don't know what it is. I think it's mainly the writing just doesn't quite pop for me or something. It's just not working. But The Shadow number 17, we'll take a look at that. There's nothing I'd love better. I would love to have the problem of having too many great Shadow books. It's never going to happen, but what I am happy about is The Shadow Year 1, also put out by Dynamite. This is issue number 5, and of course we've got the wonderful Matt Wagner, who is one of my favorite contemporary comic book people. It seems like the lighting in this video is a little off, but this one, the artwork looks a little different. Like, look, maybe they've changed artists. I'm not quite sure. Let me see. Is Matt doing the artwork and the writing on this? Is doing double duty? Written by Matt Wagner. The art is by Wilfredo Torres, who I'm not really familiar with. The covers are by Matt Wagner. The inside looks a little, I guess we'd say, comic booky, ironically, but I am liking this a lot. Issue number 5, like Matt Wagner a lot. Pretty happy with this. So this is a must-have. I'm really, really enjoying Jeff Lemire's Trillium, and this is one of those. This is one of these instances where I really have you guys to thank for getting me on the Lemire bandwagon finally. This is Trillium issue 2. It must be 2. Yeah, issue 2, and more strangeness, more. Can you kind of figure it out what's going on? Kind of interesting. Matt Wagner's kind of seeming, Jeff Lemire with this issue is kind of seeming to me like, I want to say he's crossed between, maybe he could have been the love child of H.G. Wells and Ursula K. Le Guin. And I'm not quite sure what I mean about that, but I mean it as a compliment. So, by all means, thanks to my friend Jeff, Harry Monster 666, and you other guys for turning me on to this. And I've noticed, just curious, some of you don't read. I don't really see you talking about Lemire or his works very much, and I wonder why that is. Have you just not tried him out, or have you tried him and not liked him, or what's up with that? But also we have Justice League. I don't quite know what these are. I get Justice League, and I guess this is I'm behind the curve on this. Lobo #1. I don't really know. Justice Lobo #1. I don't know why I have this. Maybe my guy, maybe I was supposed to have it as part of Justice League. Maybe my guy thought that I would like it, and he put it in my folder, but I don't know. What do you guys think? It's just going to be one of these with an ad every other page. Yeah, kind of looks like that. It's always sort of. Okay. I mean, looks okay. Got some pretty good artwork in it. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of writing. Lots of ads. Probably want to make sure that doesn't happen again. Also, Darkseid #1. This issue. And again, this one I like the artwork a little bit better. I was looking at this a little earlier. Looks like there's a little more story going on, a little more writing, a little bit more character. I'd like to show you guys the inside as much as I can. Some people don't like taking them out of the plastics and handling them, but I think I enjoy showing the inside of the books. I get Halo for my younger brother. I don't play video games myself. He's like a big Halo head. I don't think he's quite as into it as much as he used to be, but I believe he enjoys the comics. And this is Halo. This is issue #2. It's called Initiation by Brian Reed and Marco Castello, I believe it's pronounced. So, Halo, if you're a Halo fan. Um, this is what I will call dun 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 dun, Gary's pick of the week. And I missed, guys, I totally missed the train on the 3D comic book covers. I learned about them through, R. Dowdy's video and the Mr. Fix-It Smash and a couple of, I believe, Hippies Collectibles had some, I think. And I was really wanting to get the Creeper, and I was really wanting Two-Face. I thought that looked really good. I saw it on some of your videos, and you didn't have any, but this is Court of Owls #1, and I don't think the 3D is quite coming across on this, but in person this really looks awesome. And the new 52 Court of Owls #1, and I'm not real up on this even, what this is, but I just thought, well, I like the cover. Seems a little gimmicky to me, but they're really awesome, and I know they're not going to do these, a lot of these, but then when I opened it and I saw this inside artwork, I thought, oh my God, I have to have that. I like, and who did this artwork in this book? I'll show you a little bit more of it. I think it's on, this is written by James Tinian IV, and the artist is Jorge Lucas. Colorist is Dave McKay. And Court of Owls, yes, of course. And I just really love the way this looks, the artwork in it. I don't know how well you can see it. And I don't know the story. I haven't read this yet. For some reason, the color in this video is not looking great. It's looking a little bit grainy. But I just thought the inside of this looks really awesome. And I had to have it. I'm like, well, I'll definitely check it out. And, if I like it, it'll go into the folder. So, really, this looks really interesting to me, and I'll call this my pick of the week, Court of Owls. All right. And a book that I ordered almost 2 weeks ago. It was right before Labor Day off of eBay. I went on eBay for a ridiculously low sum. And some of you may recall I did a video a couple of weeks ago about the secret comic book history of Patricia Highsmith. And among the books that she worked on, and Patricia Highsmith, the author of Strangers on a Train and Talented Mr. Ripley, and she had a history of, during the 40s, she worked on comic books and she couldn't get jobs in some of the major magazines while she was working on becoming an established novelist and short story writer. But anyway, one of the books that company she worked for was Fawcett, and one of the books she wrote for was the comic book Spy Smasher. And I saw this on eBay, and Spy Smasher number 11. This is from 1943, and as you can see, this is a small book. It's quite little. I didn't know that when I was purchasing. I didn't really see in the description. It mentioned that it being a little bit brittle, which it is though it's not really. It's actually in very good shape and completely intact for a 70-year-old book. And um, I would have liked to have known that was smaller. I'm not saying I wouldn't have bought it, because I'm actually intrigued by this, and I don't know what this is about. There's scant information about the publication itself, except that it says copyright 1943, Fawcett Publications, new startling thrill to a great spy story told by Spy Smasher himself. And I don't know if you can. I've got to be careful with this. The cover's a little loose. Spy Smasher, comic book hero, World War II era, some great books, and the cover's just disconnected. Wonderful. After 70 years, the cover finally comes loose in my hands, showing on my videos. I don't think you can really see that, but it looks like a good book. I'm interested in Golden Age comics, especially the more pulp type items, heroic like items, and so that was interesting. I had to wait for this to come in the mail a bit, but finally got it today, and I'm certainly going to enjoy that. If you know what these little small size books are about, I don't quite know. There's something about buying bonds on the back, those old World War II um, bond ads, but I don't know if they have something to do. I don't know why this particular issue. Why is it small? I don't know. Did they do a series of these in the 40s, or I don't know what the story is behind that. But also, just briefly, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. The Eisner also did another video a week or so ago, I believe it was last week, talking about the upcoming Finn, Eisner, and Harvey comic book awards, and I'll try to provide links to the winners. The main thing to know, and it's probably not a big surprise, is that the Saga, I think, won both awards as the best comic book series right now. And something called Building Stories won big in both, which I'm not familiar with what that is. I think it's a trade graphic novel, but it looks interesting, and I'm intrigued. And I'm just wondering if you guys are you interested when you hear that a comic book is an Eisner Award winner or that's won such and such award? Are you more intrigued by that? I think that if I see something has won the Eisner, that I might take a look at it, at least consider buying it. Um, the thing about the ones that win the awards is think of all the books that didn't win the awards. So I don't see a lot of people here on YouTube comic book populace speaking about award-winning comic books. So anyway, I just wonder what your thoughts on that are. Do you care? Do you pay any attention at all? I do think Eisner has a pretty good track record of the books um, that they've anointed over the years. So anyway, that's my video for the week. Um, I've got several ideas for other videos coming up. I'm still looking for the books that I want to give away in a contest, which I'll announce whenever I guess whenever I have the book, so I have something to show. So anyway, I'm enjoying everybody's videos as always. My friend Cursive Man and uh, our Dowdy is talking to me about possibly doing a live chat about Dark Shadows, which, I'm up for that. I know enough about Dark Shadows where I don't think I would embarrass myself or so. Stay tuned for that. Maybe that'll happen. That should be fun. So anyway, hope you guys have a great rest of the week and a great weekend, and I'll speak with you soon.